Hi, this is Rodney. Thank you for tuning in today. Today, I want to tackle the problem or the confusion, the difference between a sovereign round and a generic silver round, especially for you who are just getting into the silver collecting market. You'll hear these terms be thrown around and it could bring confusion. So, hopefully, today I'll clarify the confusion and show you examples of what a sovereign round is and what a generic silver round is. So let me turn this camera around and show you the examples I have here today and give you a little bit of history and a little bit of information on each type. Okay, we're going to deal with the silver sovereign rounds, which are government issued. So this is what I want to show you. There goes the 5 examples that I have. I have 4 silver, and one of them is gold because I don't have a silver variety of the Chinese panda. There are typically 5 premium or the most popular sovereign rounds that we have today in the market is the American Silver Eagle, which is right here, the Canadian Maple Leaf, which is right here. These are the 5 major ones that you'll find. That's the Canadian Maple Leaf. That's number 2. The third one is the Chinese Silver Panda. Now, I don't have a Silver Panda in stock in our store right now, but this is a sovereign gold run from China. And this is what your Chinese Panda coins, they come in different designs, but this is a gold version of a sovereign round of a Chinese Panda. You can see the panda bear there. And so I just wanted you to see the gold version because we do not have an example of the silver version in stock. The fourth one is the Australian Philharmonic. This is a sovereign. These are all silver sovereign rounds that I'm showing to you right here. You can see the Philharmonics. These are your most popular sovereign rounds. There are others. You can see that's 1.50 euros on the bottom. And then the last one that we have is the British Britannia. These are the 5 most popular. Now, there are other sovereign rounds out there from other countries. I'm just showing you the 5 most popular ones you'll encounter in the marketplace and are the most well known. And so I do want to show you this. You can see it has 2 pounds with the king on the back. So these are the 5 top sovereign rounds that you will find in the marketplace right here. So let me give you a little information on the sovereign rounds so you can get a better feel of what a sovereign round is. Sovereign rounds are official bullion coins minted by governments. They carry legal tender status and are recognized as official currency in their countries of origin. These pieces boast high quality and feature prominent designs associated with issuing countries. It's also is premium silver, which means you pay a little bit more for them. Sovereign rounds, being official government issued coins, typically feature iconic national symbols, historical figures, or emblems representing their issuing countries. In this case, we have for the US sovereign round, we have the Walking Liberty coin right here, silver round. This is a 2004. This is Walking Liberty. This is a symbol. Lady Liberty is a symbol, an emblem of our country in the United States. And this is our sovereign round for the United States, the Walking Liberty right here. Here goes the back. Let me turn this around so you can see the back as well. And you will see that it will say $1 on the lower right, maybe about 5 o'clock position, $1. Now, rounds made from generic silver rounds or from a private mint will not have the designation of $1 on it. Only government mints will put that down. Other countries, they'll put their denomination of their money, what they use. And in this case, in this British silver rounds, it will say 2 pounds. So this is something that distinguishes a sovereign round from a generic silver round. Now, something a lot of people don't know is, let's say silver goes to pot and it's not worth anything anymore. Maybe they find another metal in the ground that's better than silver years from now. and silver isn't really worth anything. Well, because this is a silver round and it has $1 marked on it, it will always be at least worth $1. It will never dip below $1 in value. In the British silver round right here, it has 2 pounds. It will always be worth at least 2 pounds. The Canadian maple leaf right here, this is the sovereign round from Canada. On the back of theirs, they have stamped on it $5. You can see, let me see, where does it say that? There it is. There, fine silver. This one actually doesn't. Other Canadian rounds will say $5. Let me see if it has it on the front here. Yeah, there it is, $5. So if silver goes kaput in Canada, this maple leaf will always be at least worth $5. So these are one of the main factors of what a sovereign round is rounds that are made by the government of that particular country. And there are more sovereign rounds than what I'm showing you here. I'm just showing you the 5 most popular ones here, which is the American Silver Eagle, Canadian Maple Leaf, Chinese Silver Panda, Australian Philharmonic, and the British Britannia. These are the 5 most popular ones. Like I said, there are other countries out there, but that is what a government issue silver round looks like right here. That's the characteristics of it. And like I said, they generally cost more. So keep that in mind. And they're also known as a premium silver. They're well recognized. And a lot of times with that extra money you offer a lot of times greater liquidity if you have to liquidate them in the future. Now, I do not have a Chinese, like I said, I do not have a silver Chinese Panda, but I found the gold one in the store, and this is a sovereign round. This is a sovereign gold round, but they do have these in silver, and they come in 1 ounce rounds. As we step over here, the generic silver rounds, they're not made by the government. They're made by private mints or third-party mints or refineries, and they do not have the dollar stamped on it, like how much it's worth. And they're generally not as detailed and nice designs most of the time as a sovereign round. A generic silver round is a silver bullion piece produced by a private mint or refinery, as opposed to a government mint. They're typically simple in design without a face value. Once again, a no face value. It doesn't say $1, $5 on the coin. They often come at a lower premiums over spot price of silver, making them a popular choice for those focusing on metals' intrinsic value. So they're buying these mostly for the intrinsic value of the metal itself. Generic silver rounds usually contain 0.999 fine silver, or another way of saying that is 99% pure. Now, this is not all the designs they make for generic silver rounds. There are literally hundreds of them. I just pulled a few different examples out of our showcase to show you this. These are all what you call generic silver rounds. This isn't put out by any country's government right here. You can see, you flip it over, you don't see it says $1, $2, $5 on the back. Just a pretty design. Nevertheless, it is 0.999 fine silver, just like many of your sovereign mints right here. And you'll see Christmas designs on them. You'll see Halloween designs. You'll even see the buffalo design, the buffalo head. Even within the generic silver rounds, some of them are prettier than others or have more details than others. You can see a typical example right here of this buffalo round. And then we come over here and this buffalo round. This one is more like a proof light, and we'll flip it over and I will show you. Here goes that buffalo. If you notice, not too much detail in the skin of the animal or the hide of the animal right here. But if you look over here at this buffalo round, there's more designs to it. And that's because each mint has their own design. Each private mint, they design it the way what they feel is best. And some of them put more details in it than others. But nevertheless, they're both private mints or refineries. They're generic silver rounds right here. Now, you will notice there's an Engelhard here. This is a generic silver round, but it's because it's not made by a sovereign country. It's not government issued. However, this was put out by a company called Engelhard. Engelhard is no longer in existence, so it has rose to a premium status silver round. So there are premium silver rounds that are not government issued, and then there's those that are less premium or more so generic than others. But nevertheless, they are made by private mint or refinery. This one is toned right here. That's what you see right here. And this costs more than, let's say, a Buffalo one right here. But nevertheless, these are all known as more of your generic silver rounds or semi-premium silver rounds, but they are not government issued. So you can actually start a mint, get the money, the paperwork, and you can start a mint yourself, and you can become a third party or private mint facility, and you can start putting any design you want on your coins, but you don't represent the government. And so these are all 0.999 fine silver. And I want to show you, a lot of times these generic silver rounds or private mints will duplicate the design of an actual sovereign mint, but they're not the same. Perfect example. Let me show you right here. Here goes a original walking, this is American Silver Eagle right here. And you can see Lady Liberty walking into the sunset. And now we'll go over here. And this is Lady Liberty walking into the sunset as well. But this one right here that I have my thumb on, this is from a private mint. This is not issued by the US government, even though it has the same design looking on the sovereign mint right here to the left. If we flip it over, you will see that it will say 1 troy ounce, and then it will actually say 0.999 fine silver, and then it says privately minted on the bottom. Now, most of them won't say that, but it's understood to be privately minted because why? It does not say $1 on it. If you flip this one over, which is a sovereign mint from the US government, you can see it says $1 there. That designates it from the government of the United States. This one to the right here is not. It's privately minted. Even though they have a similar design, one is by a private mint, the other is by the US government. So be real careful because when they make generic silver rounds, they like to you choose popular designs that are real popular with the public. And so they try to duplicate the designs all the time. But the one on the right would cost less than the one on the left. The one on the left is the actual coin made by the US government. The one on the right isn't, even though they have the similar design. So keep that in mind. If you are interested in any of our coins here, you can call Bobby at this number right here and ask her what she has in stock. We just bought a whole bunch of American Silver Eagles. We only had about 5 or 6 rolls left in the store. And then we had a nice customer who just sold us a monster box of Silver Eagles, meaning it has 500 1-ounce American Silver Eagles in it. And I think it might have been from 2019. I'm not for sure on that. But we do have a lot of American Silver Eagles now. So make sure you give us a thumbs up and like and comment. But we do want to thank you all for tuning in. But so keep that in mind, folks. That's the difference between a generic silver round, and we also have the silver sovereign round that are government issued right here. And so I didn't answer, I'm sure, every question because there's a multiple designs for each one. And some are premium, which are generally the sovereign ones, but they're also premium silver rounds that aren't issued by the government because they put a lot of work in it, and so they charge more for it, and they have nice, cool designs, superheroes to put on them, and animals and things like that. But keep in mind, both are 1-ounce silver rounds. They also make them in different denomination, and they're both 0.999 fine silver. I think Canada has 49 silver, so keep that in mind. But once again, thank you for tuning in. Now you know the difference between a sovereign round and a generic silver round. We thank you very much for tuning in, and may God bless.